Hi. Yeah, Wait, what? What's going on?
That's a mistake. I'm not doing that.
Don't play the music, Daniel. Don't play the music.
Cut it.
You already cut it. Okay, alright, good. Cut the music. He's doing it for the comedian.
I'm not singing my humps. I'm gonna be doing something serious. I'm gonna tell jokes. No, cut it. Okay, come on. Okay, hi. Okay, so I did have a routine, but I forgot it. Let's see. I'm wearing my least favorite pair of underwear right now. Do you guys ever have that pair that you love and it's oh I love my underwear? I'm wearing my least favorite pair of underwear right now, and it's not because it has holes. It's because there's a seam on the back down the middle. So the wedgies I get a lot of them. My name is Drew Garces, and when people first when they first find out my name, they tie it in with hey, he likes to draw, so they're hey, Drew. And if I do a self-portrait, it's even worse. It's hey, Drew, oh my god. And if you do that when it's you're with your friend whose name is also Drew, you're hey, Drew. And then if you're in that situation already, and you see your other friend who's named Drew across the street, you're hey, Drew. Hey, Drew! Yeah. But really, I wanted to get personal, not in a weird way, but I wanted to bring about a story that happened to me when I was in 6th grade, and it was a horrible experience. Anyways, so I was at school and I was feeling horrible. My stomach was just I can't do it today. I just can't do it today. So I walked home. I had to walk home when I was 11. I walked home and I got home and my mom decided to throw a party. In the prepping stages of the party, we're setting up things, we're cleaning all that business, and my dad decided to go to the store. And I took this as my golden opportunity. I started a new thing called my PPP, my pre-party poop or pee. And so it saved me from occasions where I've literally become the party pooper. So I'm happy about this initiative. I went in, and let's just say it wasn't pee. So I'm in. Is this okay? Am I okay right here? Okay, so I'm in, and it happened, and I reach over to the side, and there's no toilet paper. And at that exact moment, I swear, the entire universe showed up at the doorstep and came inside. And my house is really small, so I can't shout, "Ma, I need toilet paper!" And there's nobody, I can't do that. It's not proper time etiquette. So I start to examine my options, and I'm looking around, and there's one of my dad's socks when he showered, and a rag from when my sister cleaned the bathtub with Clorox, and I don't want to bleach in there, so I scratched that as a viable option, and there's I don't know, a toothbrush. There's a candle. And, but I finally agreed upon using Q-tips, which I don't know if you're familiar. You use it as okay, well, it's not done. The story's not done yet, okay? So I'm in there and I get a Q-tip, and I wasn't feeling it. It was not working. I didn't like the sensations I got. So instead of one, I got a handful. And there's surface area and depth, so I can get more of a dent, do more damage in cleaning there. So I did it. I'm not trying to piss you out, I'm sorry. But this is my show. And I did a rotation, and it was way worse. It left streaks. But But I didn't want to be wasteful, so like I used the other side. And so like, I dropped him in there and it looked like, the toilet's not supposed to look like that in the inside. So like I turned and I looked over to the side where we keep the toilet paper, and I was like, why didn't my freaking look there in the first place? And so like I opened it, and there's no toilet paper, which is, thank goodness. So, but there was, no, because I didn't want there to be, it's okay. So there's a little green box, and I don't want to get too in depth of what it was, but it was Mother's, her feminine absorption products. I was 11, I had never seen one. So I picked it up and it's like a yellow, like, you know, like the Cheez-It singles. But it was thicker and softer. And I opened it and like, I liked how there was little designs like weaved. And I'm getting fascinated at this and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And I was like, I felt it and I liked the way it felt. I like how it was sticky on the perimeter. And I had it there on my face for a little bit. And like I left it there. And I lost track of the problem at hand. I was already getting crusty. And so like I took it up, I was like, whoa, get back to business, this is serious. I wasted about 20 minutes just doing that. So I did it, and I came up, and I lost it, and I lost my mind. I was like, oh my, what? Where is it? It was stuck. So like I finished, and that was the end. And like I dropped it in there, and that was the biggest mistake of my life, because once I pressed this, and it went, I saw it, and it went like, oh my god. Oh my god. And then the water's going like this. And I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm like, and so I'm running around, and like it's starting to like spill, and like this became the worst part of my life. I had to take off my shirt, and I'm like, so like, I figured out I should have did the plunger. That's usually what you're supposed to do, right? The plunger. I didn't think of it until it was too late. I was already shirtless. So I got the plunger, and I go, and like it didn't do anything. And I got, that was it. That's it. I'm done. This is the worst. I crashed the party. I am the party pooper of all party poopers. I figured it out though. I flipped the plunger so the pointy side is on the bottom. And like I did. I have slain the dragon. And I'm like, oh. I washed my hands and I told you my dad left, right? I told you at the beginning. I opened the door and there's toilet paper right outside the door. Could have prevented all of this. Thank you, Dad. I got out. Thanks, Dad. I'm like wearing one sock. I have no shirt. I have my messy hair. There's an arrow in my back. Gunshot wound, you know. Yeah, and that's it. That's the end of that one. I just thought you guys should know y'all are my friends. Thank you. Is that time? I'm just gonna tell one more real quick. Okay, so the other day, I'm sorry. The other day I was in the park with my little cousin, and she's 3. Her name is Vanessa. And I'm just kidding, I made that up. But I do have a little cousin, and she's 3. And I was in the park, and she caught a fly. I saw it happen. I was like, Vanessa, oh my, you did that. And then she let it go. I was like, now who's gonna believe you? Then I decided to tell her about a time where I had caught a bee. But it wasn't the same because it was only for a split second and it was with my face. and it left a big red bump, and I cried and I went home. Not as much laugh as I thought, but I'm done. Thank you.